Hey, whew, you ever have things that really, really irk you deep down and you just have to say something about it? Well, that's kind of what this is today. So, I want to talk to you about something that really bothers me and I dislike when people do it so much. So much. I cannot even explain the irritation I get when this is talked about. Alright, so let's just get into it. Word childish. Usually it's used as some derogatory term to insult someone. It's not like, oh, you're just being childish. It's like, oh, you're so childish. Why don't you just grow up? As a person who does enjoy things that I did enjoy as a child, I still love reading children's books. I like um, while I'm not personally a fan of plushies, I like them. I like cute things. I love books. I get absorbed in them. I watch a lot of TV, especially cartoons. I like comics. I like manga. I like anime. All of these things I liked as a child that are usually traditionally targeted towards children audience. I still enjoy them. And I think because of that, sometimes you can get a lot of pushback and called childish because of them. And oh, does it irritate me? Like, I'm tired of people going, oh, you're so childish because you enjoy this thing. Or, oh, you're such a, like, stop. That's something a baby would like. Why are you watching that? You're a grown adult. Let me just tell you something real quick. Being an adult does not mean that you have to throw away everything you enjoyed as a child. Just because all of a sudden you turned 18 does not mean you throw away all of these things that you liked as a child. No, that's not what it means. Being an adult just means that all of a sudden you have responsibilities. You are supposed to take care of yourself. And sometimes you have to put those responsibilities ahead of the things that you enjoy. As a child, you don't have to do shit all day. Like, you just do whatever. Like, go to school, sure. Like, there's nothing really important that you have to do the whole day. So if you want to spend the whole day reading a book or watching TV or focusing about cartoons, there's no consequence for you to do those things for an extended period of time. However, as an adult, you also have responsibilities. So you have to be sure you pay your bills and you go to work, that sort of thing. And that does not mean just because you have those responsibilities, you have to throw out all those things that you liked as a child. It just means that you now have to learn how to balance those things. So stop calling people childish and acting as if they should be ashamed because they're still obsessed with that series they liked as a kid, or they still love watching cartoons, or they have a whole pile of plushies that they collect because they think they're cute. That's not childish behavior. Childish behavior is ignoring your responsibilities in favor of the things you enjoy, not the fact that you enjoy things. So calm down a little bit. I don't know, like, there was this famous, I don't know, I'm sure everyone has heard it. I'm not sure where it came from, but it's like, he put away childish things and yada yada yada. I've always hated that. I've always hated that. It comes from, like, the fact when I was a child, like, I love cartoons, still do, but as a kid I really liked watching cartoons, and all the adults around me were always like, ugh, cartoons, those are for little kids, only you enjoy those. You know, whenever I'd ask, hey, you want to watch cartoons with me, they'd be like, no, that's for kids. No one in the adult world watches that. Well, I also saw these same adults being very unhappy with their situation in life and being irritated and frustrated at things going on, and I always equated that to them never watching cartoons, to them never taking the time out of their day to enjoy these simple things in life. And now I understand, yeah, maybe there was more to it than them just not watching cartoons. I mean, come on, I'm sure there was more to their unhappiness than the fact that they didn't want to sit down and watch cartoons, but it still lays in the fact that they did not know how to they did not know how to enjoy the simple things. They had lost that ability to get immersed in something. And I think that it's important that we stop trying to steal away other people's happiness, because for some reason we say that, oh, if it's traditionally targeted towards a child audience or to a younger audience, all of a sudden as an adult you have to give those things up. No, that is not what it means to be an adult. go find things that make you happy, the things that entertain you. I watch cartoons because I enjoy them, because they make me happy. Because sometimes I need a break. I don't want to be worrying about paying bills and going to work and doing schoolwork all the time. Like, sometimes I just want to sit back and watch some mindless cartoon, or even a cartoon that's actually really good. I mean, there's good ones out there. Like, come on. Like, growing out of something is different from growing up. If you grow out of something, sure, fine. Like, if I to one day no longer like cartoons because I don't like them, because I no longer care about them, that is perfectly normal. People grow out of things all the time. And that doesn't mean that they can't grow up just because they haven't grown out of something. That just means they still like that thing. I still like that hobby. There's nothing wrong with me because I haven't grown out of it. If in the future I don't like that thing anymore, fine, like, that's great. But if in the future I still like it, I shouldn't be ashamed of the fact that I like cartoons, and other people shouldn't make me feel ashamed. So be childish if you want to. If that's what people want to call it, that the fact that you can appreciate things that you enjoy and you still love doing them, even though you're past the age of 18 and you're a legal adult, go ahead and be childish. Be childish all you want. Like Uncle Ben said, with great power comes great responsibility. And what I'm going to say to you is that with adulthood comes responsibility, not the destruction of your childhood. You don't need to throw away all the things that you liked as a child simply because all of a sudden you're an adult with responsibilities. You know what the joy of being an adult is? Having the choice to take time out of your day to go spend it doing something you love. So if you love reading all day, go ahead and do it. If you love playing video games, go ahead and do it. If you like cartoons, or you like comics, or you like mangas, or you like anime, or you like plushies and you just want a whole collections of them, if you like little cute baubles, go ahead and get it. Don't let someone tell you that you have to be ashamed of that thing because you enjoy it. Don't let someone put you down for doing that. As long as you, as a legal adult, are taking care of your responsibilities to the best of your ability, you're trying to go to work, as Eric, you're trying to pay the bills, like, you're doing your hardest to take care of those responsibilities that came along with being a legal adult, there's no reason why you should give up those things. And even if you're struggling with those responsibilities, that just means you have to learn how to balance more. Not that you have to trash the things that you enjoy, or you have to throw them away. You shouldn't be ashamed to love something. You shouldn't be ashamed to try to find entertainment just because that entertainment was traditionally, or is thought of traditionally, to be targeted towards children. Just learn how to balance. That's what comes with being an adult, is learning how to balance between those things, not just throwing away the things that you like. So be childish. Don't let someone come up to you and use that word to shame you, to make you feel bad because you like Harry Potter a little bit too much, or some weekends you spend your free time watching cartoons, or you love to go to the store and buy piles of comic books and just read them the whole day. Or sometimes you get a little too into anime and then you start thinking you can talk in Japanese. Like, live your life. Be childish. Just take care of your responsibilities. Hey, like, we all gotta do it at some point. It doesn't mean we have to throw away the things that we like. That's what I think is important. So, anything you can take away from this, don't be ashamed to be childish. Never be ashamed that you enjoy the things you enjoy just because you're past the age of 18 and apparently only children can enjoy them. Don't be ashamed of that. Don't let someone steal that away from you. You'll be a lot happier if you stick on to it. Don't let someone steal your happiness. Never, never, never let someone steal your happiness. So, alright, that is my ramblings for today. I hope that you take something from it. I hope that if you're one of the people who do this, that maybe you learn how to approach others better if you think that they're wasting away their life, and you don't make them feel bad. And if you're like me, if you're my comrade in this, then I hope you can come to terms and learn not to be ashamed of yourself or feel bad because you like these things. Alright, bye guys.